Hey guys, what's going on? It's Herblin with a new Dwarf Fortress video. It's been a couple days since I put one of these out, and I just want to let you guys know everything's alive and well in Bite Labor. So we've got this wall, this massive wall still going on. I have a suspicion that there must be a Dwarven labor union going on somewhere, because these guys are really just dragging this work out. And wow, come on guys, come on. It's been a while, anyways, and we're still waiting on it, but I'm not complaining. It's going to be very well worth it. It's going to keep, hopefully keep us fairly safe. And also we have this big area dug out underneath the base. This was an area that I was getting depressed to look at, and I hadn't been using it, and it wasn't getting, like, this whole place. This is actually our tavern. This is where we were going to live before. This is the inn that we built. Originally we were building bedrooms and such in here, and then we had that big flood. So this area ended up becoming not used, and you know what? I've actually just assigned finished goods to be stockpiled here, so that'll be really good. That'll be good to see. Then once we get those actually ready to trade, we're gonna have some dwarves come by, and we're gonna trade those off to the dwarves, and hopefully make some more allies and friends with that project. We've still got, I'm sure you can see on the left side, all this junk on our lawn. Cages of animals that I don't really want, and wooden armor, wooden junk, random stuff. Even from the dwarves, they brought a lot of kind of garbage with them too. Copper skirt. I guess some of this stuff must be things that the goblins probably dropped also, like copper tools, copper weapons, things that I wouldn't build or necessarily want to use unless I was desperate. But yeah, everything's coming along really nicely. We've got a lot of things to that we're gonna sell. Ooh, and good news, the water looks like it's all melted, or the ice is melted. The water is flowing. So we're gonna see if this dam is gonna work for us. If it's gonna work, worth a dam, you might say, but that would be a really cheesy joke. Anyways, we're gonna see. Hopefully this will start draining. It doesn't look too much like it yet, but it might just take some time. Actually, I see a couple fives in here, so it may be doing something. I'm gonna have to come back and check on that later. We've only got one small tiny little bit of water on top of the dam, so I'm really hoping that it's gonna pay off and that we're gonna see this whole portion of the lake drain. Probably gonna get some frame rate because we're redirecting the entire river right now, so the frame rate may drop a little bit. We're flooding the entire valley. We're just testing out this thing, and we've made a new waterfall, so we actually have two big waterfalls kind of running right now. So if you notice a little bit of a frame drop, that's probably why. But we're gonna see. We're gonna watch and keep an eye on this. And if we see a couple fours and then some threes, maybe this whole riverbed will drain out, and then we can just redirect the water down here. Anyways, I just wanted to test this gate and see how that worked. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that now because I don't necessarily need to flood the north bank. So let's go find that room and make sure that I hit the right switch. Good thing I noted these. Again, being told how to note things originally while playing this game. Playing a game of Dwarf Fortress when you haven't played in a long time, you learn a lot because you guys are so great. The Dwarf Fortress community is so amazing. You guys have helped me out a lot with remembering how to play and teaching me things that I never knew in the first place. So thank you guys so much. It really means a lot to me when you guys give me that input. Water direct intake. So this is the intake. I'm not going to shut that off. But this is the one that we want to pull this, and we'll set it up to be done now. I think yeah, that's the right one, because that is the north gate one. That's the north bank, and then we're gonna want to do water under the waterfall. I think that's it. Anyways, we'll set that up for now, and we'll come back and check on it in a few minutes, and hopefully it's done correctly. Ugh. It still makes me shudder playing with this much water. I'm really nervous, and I'm not at all confident in my abilities here, guys. Not gonna lie. Ooh. Okay, no, it's still going. Sorry, I didn't see the dam for a second. I thought something happened. But water is a little tiny bit lower on this side. It's lower down on this end, so maybe it's draining out from, I don't know. This doesn't really make any sense to me. Ooh, and I wonder if water is coming down this way at all? A little tiny bit, possibly? Or maybe I don't know. I don't know. We'll come back and check on this in a little bit. And if it hasn't, you know, started to drain, if we don't see mud popping up here in the near future, we'll know that something's been done wrong and we've got to go in and fix it. Probably in the winter, though. It's probably going to be until like next winter that we're able to do it once it's frozen again. We're still waiting on the Dwarven Atom Smasher to be linked up. Somebody is really dragging these jobs out. I swear, like, I'm not joking. I think somebody's organized a Dwarven labor union somewhere, because why else would they be taking so long to get simple tasks done? Construction inactive. That's the story of this entire fortress. Inactive construction jobs. It's a shame. Oh well. There's a lot that's been done. We've come a long way since the beginning anyways, and I'm really happy with it. How are our smelters doing? Doesn't look like they're all necessarily active right now, but they mostly have labors assigned to be done. So I'm just gonna set this one up as a, what should I do here if I can get it to work? Yeah, so this one definitely needs something going on. And I think I'm going to set this one up to do, you know what, more pig iron. More pig iron. As long as we can make pig iron, that's something that needs to be done right now. Ooh, another smelter not doing anything. Alright, well this one I'm going to put on, I'm going to put this one on fuel. I don't know, I'm just kind of winging it. I'm not applying any kind of algorithm or any kind of science to it per se. I'm just imagining numbers, I guess. But everything looks pretty good. Let's check our stocks on food. Prepared meals are showing at 5,000. Now that's not necessarily accurate. That could be counted incorrectly. Ooh, another miner's been found dead. Whoa. He got found dead in here? Wait, how? Dehydrated? A miner was found dead and dehydrated in a mine shaft that I think is one of our drainage tunnels. Was he stuck in there for some amount of time? I wonder, did he not have a way out, or how did he dehydrate? He could have walked down these stairs and there's water right there. Like, was he just lazy? He could have totally drank water from here. Foul play. Foul play. Oh well, we have 124 dwarves. They're expendable. And if you see down here, this 99 apparently means 99 happy dwarves, 24 mostly happy dwarves, 1 content. So as long as we don't see any, you know, in these yellow or red, this is a really good number, and I'm really happy with this. So whatever. End of the day, people are mostly happy. Though we do need a bigger mass grave. You know what? I shouldn't be digging this out, should I? Because if I dig that grave out too much further, I'm worried that it may collapse on me. Maybe we could make a better grave area. Maybe we could make a new tomb. Maybe that would make them happy. I mean, they're already happy, but maybe that would make them more happy. Let's just do it. Let's just start a new project. I know we don't have the labor to do it yet, but let's just do it anyways. When has having the available labor ever stopped us from doing something in the past? There. We'll just make this into like a little tomb, and we'll store some bodies in there. We'll get some bodies in there. I'm sure they'll get around to it at some point. Still smoothing out the new library. Still, these bedrooms are coming along really nicely. Have I assigned these as bedrooms yet? I hope. No, I haven't. So actually, I'm just gonna speed things up here and do some of these little tasks, like getting these assigned into bedrooms and waiting for some more labor to free up. And I'll be right back, guys. Alright, so make sure this is going, yeah. Still paranoid about the recording thing. But yeah, just to, something I just thought of, we should really get some of these gatehouses going, because we haven't yet. Again, don't have the labor force ready, but when has that ever stopped us? It's something that we can, you know, kind of design and get looking nice in the meantime. And I mean, why not? Let's just start it. And all we're gonna have to really do is put in a couple of walls. Again, limestone, because that's what we've been making most of the things out of, a uniform white. Ooh, it's a little bit unbalanced. It's gonna bother me a little tiny bit, but maybe we can just make the doors kind of doubled Yeah, double wide doors there. And then we'll just put in another wall here, and then we're going to put 2 doors there, and then in an emergency we can just seal them shut. And then we'll put maybe a gatehouse on this side too, and then maybe we'll even go so far as to putting little stairs in here and a little shooting platform over top of the bridge or something. That's a possibility. That's something that we're not going to do right yet, but it would be cool. We don't even have any marks dwarves, so I don't know why I'm considering this yet. But it's food for thought, and we should be working on more marks dwarves. But you know what? We haven't had. Okay, well I just proved myself wrong. I was going to say we haven't had a lot of wild animals coming through to hunt, and now of course there's all these ravens suddenly. I don't know that we can hunt the ravens, but we would have more hunters if there were more wild animals constantly on the property that we were going and shooting at, and leveling up some kind of marks dwarf on that. But we haven't had a lot of that. We haven't had a lot of hunters. We've been surviving a lot on stolen animals, and there must be some hunting going on, but not so much. Let's take a look in here. Let's see what kind of bones there are in here. The occasional badger, it looks like. Ugh. Badger skulls, badger brain. So I guess they're going out occasionally. Somebody's going out occasionally. So we must have somebody with some at least mediocre skill in a bow, and we'll take a look into that someday. How is this Atom Smasher? Oh my god, somebody actually did it. Let's pull the lever now. I want to see this done, and I want to start stockpiling all this junk. All these corpses can finally go. Actually, you know what? I'm going to even go so far as to... Is this a stockpile? Yeah, this is a corpse stockpile, so we're going to remove this. Remove designation. Is that how you do these? I think. Let's see. No, it's still a corpse stockpile. So I'm going to need to remove this, but I don't remember entirely how. Let's see. There we go. Remove designation and stockpiles. It was something simple. A couple days later, and I've already forgotten everything. Now we've still got our refuse stockpile here. Maybe we'll even get rid of that now. But yeah, literally like 2 days in the Dwarf Fortress and I'm already rusty. I guess I wasn't, I wasn't completely caught up in the first place, but I feel like I've gotten a lot more comfortable with this game than when I started a couple months ago, started on this Let's Play series. And it's been by far one of my most enjoyable things to do Let's Plays of. I don't think I've ever done, I've never done a Let's Play in my life. Like, I've done Let's Plays in the past, but never any that were this long. Like, usually I'll go, maybe 10 episodes max of a game before I've kind of had enough. But Dwarf Fortress keeps me going, and there's a lot going on. So, there's always things to learn. There's always things that I can do, and it's always an adventure with this game. Alright, so I was hoping to speed things up a little bit there and get back to things once somebody's come and pulled this lever, but it's not happening. Like, everybody's so busy that it might be a while, and I don't want to leave it on fast forward for too long, because that's, why bother. This river seems to be draining very slowly. I mean, very slowly. We see a couple 4s and 5s and no 7s or anything, so there's not very deep water. It's not that it's not very deep water, but the water's not getting any deeper. It's definitely getting shallower. So our water system is kind of working. We are taking, and I can feel it, some pretty serious frame loss with the water redirection, I think, right now. So hopefully that clears up. But we've got all this water in this tunnel still pouring out over here. So we've got, like I said, we've got a couple of waterfalls going right now, which probably wasn't the brightest thing to do. But it's so much fun. Like, why not? Okay, so our bauxite lever was pulled up. Now, I think our bridge is somewhere over here, so I'm going to set up a refuse. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get rid of these corpses first, because they scare me the most. So we're going to dump all our corpses right here. And they scare me the most because I'm always paranoid that, like, a necromancer or somebody's going to come in here. Oh, I can't store them here. Oh, man. I thought I'd be able to. So maybe that's the thing that can't be done anymore? I don't know. That's really discouraging. I was excited to do this, and now it seems like it's not gonna happen. I wonder though, I mean, we can't do this, but I'm wondering, what if we set up, and you guys let me know if maybe this is cheating, what if we set up a bunch of bridges all along here, facing out, and then we pulled them all up, and then we had them all connected to one switch in here, and we could pull them and just smash at things that are sitting along our wall. Is that something worth doing? What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. So that's something I would be willing to try. I'm really disappointed that our atom smasher didn't work. We're gonna have to get some lava or something going at some point to deal with all this garbage. Somebody had mentioned before that the atom smasher doesn't work anymore, and then somebody else had mentioned that I should build one, so I thought I'd try it. I thought I'd try go ahead and get one going, but it looks like that's a no-go. If I'm just doing something wrong or something has to be changed, or maybe the order of things that I have to do, I don't know. Maybe it has to just be done a little bit differently. But I'm sure one of you guys would know, and if not, I can always look it up in the wiki and try to figure it out on some free time. That's really disappointing though. That was something we were waiting. It wouldn't have been so disappointing if it got done at a reasonable rate, but we were waiting just so long for somebody to come along and like actually set that lever up. So, oh well, now we know. Or now at least I think I know something that could be completely wrong. But we are setting up a lot of our, oh man, we have so many finished goods down here. And somebody is actually getting around to dragging these down here. A lot of broken stuff. But still, like, there's a lot of things that we'll be able to sell. I feel like we'll be able to sell a lot of this junk off too. I mean, the elves, I'm sure, will pay top dollar for it. They seem to have a big thing for junk. Ooh, a naked mole dog leather right glove. Naked mole dog. I wonder if that's like the naked mole rat. Those things are disgusting. Absolutely terrifying. If you guys ever want some nightmare fuel, go on Google Images and just look up naked mole rat and let me know what you guys think, because that thing is just nightmare fuel. Horrifying. Absolutely horrifying. So how did our library go? I wonder how that's coming along. Ooh. Still waiting on some stone to get smoothed out. And I guess I went past it, but we also, yeah, we're still waiting on somebody to come and dig out the new crypts. Maybe I'll do a couple of burial areas in here. I don't know. That'd be fun. I mean, it would be fun, but it would be something to keep people occupied. Maybe we could make little different decorations in them and make them a little bit more pleasant to visit. A little bit better than at least our mass graves that we've been using thus far, because these are pretty depressing. I wouldn't want to go visit somebody dead in here. You're, tripping over coffins, old wooden caskets that are probably rotting away, and arms are falling out, or so smelly in there. But yeah, maybe we'll make something kind of cooler to bury the dead anyways. And we're still just waiting on this library to get dug out, but I guess in the meantime we can start moving some bookcases in here, because that's going to probably take a while. Do we have bookcases made up, and where are they? Bookshelves should be on here somewhere. Oh, bookcase right here. Alt C for future reference. If I can find my cursor, there we go. We don't have a lot, but we have a couple. I'm just going to line them up on the wall for now. Put these all along this one wall. And as we fill them up, maybe we can build different layers to this or something. I don't really know how libraries work, but I'm sure we'll need some tables and some chairs in there. Do we have any tables? So what would be the point of, standing and reading all day? A couple chairs in here. If we have a Samwise dwarf, he'll be very happy with the start. But yeah, I'm excited to get that going. I've been trying to think of different projects to do, so I'm thinking, we'll do the burial area, we'll keep going with the wall, we'll keep going with our defenses, but we need more than one thing going on at any given time. I don't want to get tied up in just making a wall, or tied up in just making a nice library. I want to make this fort nice. I want to make Byte Labor great again, so to say. But yeah, wow, this water's really it's really starting to drain, like very slowly, but you can definitely tell that it is draining. We've got 4s and 3s now, so the water is like mid-level. I picture 3 to be about waist height, so you can kind of wade through it. You wouldn't want to, because I mean the water pressure, you'd still get dragged. The current would still drag you off over the waterfall at some point. But wow, so cool. And this little thing is filling up and, well, filled up. You know, we've got water just plowing down through here. We still got water that's got to drain out. I think that gives you some idea of probably the frame rate that we're getting right now. That's still full. But we've got this waterfall. It's still, yeah, it's still pouring out over the waterfall. So that's good. We're not creating a second one this time. So I think the best for our frame rate will be to keep the water going over where the waterfall was in the first place. And yeah. So I'm pretty happy with the state of things. We're still working on all these meadows. We're still working on, you know, we're still working on getting some laborers freed up so that we can get these meadows going. And I think we've actually gone so far as to start on some more armor production. So yeah, we've got our, actually, oh wow, we've got our 130 gold coin. We've got a couple of steel breastplates, some steel helmets, steel spears, maces, more spears, even an iron breastplate, which I guess we could still use. Yeah, we've got a lot of our steel work is coming underway. It's not done, but it's coming along. Let's take a look at this 130 gold coin. This is a stack of 500 Kobar Kabiz 130 gold coin. This is the gold currency of Dobor Kizbiz from the year 130. On the front of the coin is a rendition of the Cloudy Urns, a masterfully designed image of a dwarf. The image is the symbol of the creation of a deer. A dwarven civilization. On the coin's back is an image of 2 forgotten beasts. I'd like to see that. If I was a better artist, I would try to draw that. That sounds kind of cool. That sounds like a very respectable currency. Holy shit. I just realized, like, I'm looking on the right side all of a sudden. We have like an acid trip of a fortress. This is all fungus. Wow. Things are really taking up to growing in here. Ugh. We should throw in some stone or something, or wood floors or something. If we had the labor force to do it, we would. Speaking of throwing down new flooring, we got Ryukon's chambers. I'm sure he'll be very happy to see that. We've got them refloored, got the mud out of there. So that's a good step. We still got a lot of other chambers to get built. We still got to make some new offices for Unlimited, because he's been kind of plugging away on the same old drab offices from, you know, the very beginning. But it's definitely a start, and it's looking good. And wow, this library, they've already hauled off those bookshelves from the looks of it. Have they really? Oh no, they haven't. No, they haven't. Oh wow. Anyways, guys, I'm going to call it for here for this episode. It's been a lot of fun getting back into this, and I'll keep trying to put these out. Might be, you know, I might miss a day or two here with Dwarf Fortress. I'm going to be putting out some other games too that I've been getting into. But I'm definitely not done with Dwarf Fortress. So if I miss a day with Dwarf Fortress and I put something else out, you know, I haven't disappeared. It's just some days I'll do some other stuff. I've been getting into like The Long Dark and a lot of other games lately too, and having a lot of fun with them. But I don't think I've ever had so much fun playing like a game for so long. Like Dwarf Fortress is something that captivates me long term. I've also been thinking about doing some Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, and I've got a couple other things on the go. Still working actually on the giveaway. If you guys haven't already, there's still a chance on my channel until October 21st, depending on when you're listening to this, of course. But until October 21st, as of right now, you can still go try to win a free copy of Neo Scavenger, and that's actually my channel trailer right now. So if it's, you know, past October 21st, 2016, I'm sorry you missed out on your chance. But pre-October 21st, 2016, you can try to get a name going for one of your names entered, a name entered into the new Neo Scavenger title, which is pretty cool, as well as getting a chance to win one of 5 copies. Thought I'd just throw that out there. I'm sure you guys already knew, but just in case you didn't. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for staying tuned. Let me know what you guys are thinking. As always, leave a comment, leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'm going to keep trying to put out content like this to make it worth your while. So think about it anyways. And again, guys, thank you so much.